This is Brews N Bros, episode number 46.
46.
Express episode, laid back episode I got from
I
Don.
like that tagline.
Yeah,
I like it.
Because we're going to do some... what are we trying today? We got Pilsners. We got Pilsners. But then I'm just going to do some riddles. Okay. We're going to do some jokes.
Some beer jokes,
keep it just
keep it nice and light, chilled,
back,
chillax.
light kind of style.
Okay.
And then we're going to tell people about our giveaway contest we got going on too.
Yes, that's huge. Last one, right?
Last one, right?
Yeah, last buzzword out there.
Ready for this?
Yes, sir.
2 brothers,
3 beers.
Let's go! I'm the Bruiser.
I'm the Don Ernesto.
Let's get right into this beer, Don, because it looks so refreshing.
Yeah, I told you. I love the design of the can, and it looks
Amazing.
nice and like I'm ready to crack this baby.
Let's crush it, right?
Yep.
First on the docket, we got the Pastime Pilsner by Cameron's Brewing. It's a 5.0%. What are they saying about that one, Don?
For sure. And just on a side note here, I love this because it's almost like a story right now. Please, beer brothers or beer breweries, whatever you got to do, write a story. I love the tales it's telling. I want the literature there.
They're giving
right?
you info.
Yeah.
They're giving you the backstory. They're giving
sure.
you obviously what's in the beer. Well, no, I actually shouldn't say obviously. No, we have a little almost like a side, on notice for our second beer.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Tell them what they got.
For sure. So a wave, a stretch, a tip of the cap. Our Pastime Pils is the perfect accompaniment to all of summer's pastimes. This Pilsner is brewed in the German style that boasts a white head and medium body with biscuit malt flavors and floral aromatics. Stored in lagering tanks for weeks to perfect the smooth yet firm bitterness of this crisp lager. Pilsner malt is in the backbone, which provides classic hint of biscuity malt notes. The undertone of a cold fermenting lager yeast is paramount.
So we're getting like biscuit,
Yes.
crispness, maltiness,
Yes.
right? All stuff that's right up your alley, right?
I love it.
And I guess another side note is Pilsners have blown us away the last couple of seasons.
They have.
Unbelievably.
You were just talking like, could we find a
I don't know.
Could we find a grail?
My expectations are through the roof now with these things.
I think after the sours and all the leading up episodes to these ones,
maybe
there might be a grail here.
I don't know. Let's see. Let's pour this in. And
sure.
As promised, we got laid back. Just going to do a few riddles, a few jokes. Over the last couple of days, I found a couple of good ones. Couple of, fair warning, or some dad jokes out there. You knew you were going to get a few of those, but, that's what it is. Nice color to this, though, eh?
Love the color. Nice
right off the bat.
Golden, yes.
Golden. We got a nice, creamy head to it.
That's what they said. Nice white head.
And
look at that color.
any aromatics that we can smell. The malt, I think, is coming out, right?
Yeah,
it's not nothing so much in terms of floral citrus like some other Pilsners that we've had, but all right, take a sip.
That's going to be more in the flavors.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Cheers, take a sip, and then I got my first riddle I'm going to tell you about. Oh, what a refreshing one to start off, though. That's got stuff going on.
Yeah.
Pause. Ruminate. Okay, first riddle.
That's nice and deep.
I gotta think about this one.
Okay.
Thank God I got some riddles to talk about.
Yeah, go ahead.
What did the barman say when the ghost asked for a drink?
Boop.
Sorry, we don't serve spirits. That's the first one. Dad joke to start off.
Yeah,
Do we have that button? Which one? Awkward.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
All right. Take another sip. And
Okay.
I got
more in here.
That's not your standard Pilsner.
No.
It's not your Italian Pilsner where it's just, the malt is coming up. There's a lot going on here. I'm going to have to dissect this a little bit further. We need your...
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna need your.
I'm not getting those
aroma, your tones to this one.
Yeah, I'm not getting those floral aromatics. But as suggested, but I'm getting that malty biscuity.
Well,
I'm getting that biscuit.
I'm not sure. Like I'm not roses.
Right.
And my plant knowledge is very very small. So it's like I got roses and I got daisies, tulips. Maybe that's about it, right? So it's not those very you smell it.
Right. I mean,
an herb, or like a plant. Like I'm tasting something like that.
I got to taste it.
Well,
I'm not getting any hibiscus notes in there. We're not getting any roses.
Riddle number 2 while
Carnation.
we're doing that. All right. A barrel of beer fell on a man. Why didn't it hurt him?
Don't know.
The answer because it was a light ale.
Like,
Two dad jokes to start it off. I'm sorry.
We need
We'll get a little better, but I got two awkward now.
actually, you know what? Maybe this one.
Boo. Oh, I got it even worse. Woo. Todd's not liking these riddles so far, but this beer I think he's liking. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're crushing this thing. Okay, one more, and then I'm going to delve into this beer a little bit more. How did Moses make beer? He brewed it. He brewed it. Okay, that's going to go today. I said laid back.
I'll give you that
one. Okay, I got a cheers on that one. I don't like that one. How do you put this beer down? You know what?
It's very complex, very deep. Like, I don't know how to really. I'm tasting those, like it said, those biscuity, the malty flavors.
It has biscuit there. I'm tasting. It's not citrus for sure. Malt is coming out. In terms of floral, it's not like that rose. It's not that floral, that very smelly flower.
Yeah, no, right? I'm not getting that either.
But there's something, right? Like my dad.
I think it's light undertones. It's not really prevalent.
The thing in the garden that my dad always he'd just kind of like bring it, put it in his pocket.
Oregano?
No, it's not oregano. Mint? Not mint. No. Some whatever, like it's reminding me of that. It's
okay.
Oh, I wish you could remember what that plant. Whatever this plant is. I got to get my dad on the podcast. He loves the smell of this so much that almost like if you're wearing a suit, instead of putting the handkerchief in there, he's putting this plant because he likes just the smell of it. So,
chamomile?
No, it's not chamomile. But you know what? Chamomile would maybe be the closest in terms of what I'm kind of
maybe around that lines. That's what you're tasting.
But that's
what you're getting at.
So let's give them. It's refreshing. It's crisp.
Yeah.
Drink this with any meal that you want.
Summertime by the patio. This is fantastic.
Barbecue,
absolutely.
Crush it.
What did we say?
5%? Crush it.
5%.
It's a 5%. Yep. You can almost do this one all day. It's a little scary,
sure.
eh?
Yeah.
It's a bit scary.
I don't know if it's really hitting grill status for me,
no,
but it is crushable.
Yeah.
The aromas are there. Yes.
Yeah, no, but it's a solid way to start off.
It's good. Solid.
I'm enjoying it. I would have a few of these. Ready to rank this thing?
Let's do it.
All right. So, again, this was the Pastime Pilsner by Cameron's Brewing. It was a 5.0%. I think this was a great way to start off these
Absolutely.
Pilsners. They don't, you know what? I have higher expectations now for Pilsners. I have to say. Here we go.
Yes.
3, 2, 1. I took a peek, Don.
You did?
Yeah, I did. So, got a second cheers. 8.0 from the Bruiser. 8.0 from the Don Ernesto.
Yeah.
Great way to start off this laid-back Pilsner episode.
Chilling out.
Love it.
Check out what beer we're doing next.
Yes, sir.
When we come back.
Let's go.
We're back.
We are back, people.
Pilsners. We have been liking Pilsners the last couple of seasons.
You know me. I love the light crushable.
Yeah, we gave the first one an 8. So
yeah,
it's a good start, right?
This can only get up from here.
I hope so. Second on the docket, we got the Mozzle. The Mozzle Pilsner by Kame and Kettle, Beer Works. It's a 5.0%. Not much in terms of what's in the beer for this one, right,
Don?
Maybe
so much. Just what Mozzle, what they're kind of getting across.
Yeah.
Mozzle phrase.
So the name
it's
itself.
An expression or term in slang used to contract may as well. While you're here, Mozzle have a beer. Sort of like that.
There we go.
That's it.
Mozzle.
So we have no idea what's in here.
A beer. Yeah, and that was like. We know it's a Pilsner. You're watching a movie and and then they stop and they look at the camera and they talk to the audience. So I'm going to pretend I'm going to talk to the breweries out there. Okay, here's what I want to say.
Yeah,
we're reading your literature.
Yes.
Okay, true beer enthusiasts are reading the literature. When we are in Ontario, when we're at the LCBO, we see the wall of beers. I am picking up the can and I am reading the literature. So that's your opportunity to describe your beer. Tell me what's in it.
Yeah.
Right? Tell us what's in it, beer brothers and sisters.
For sure.
Because they want to know. We want to know before we decide if we're going to purchase that beer or not. If you you know me, if I see something that says floral, if I see something citrus, right? I get a smile on my face before I even bring it home, okay? So side note, right? We love this, the name, but, giving us the information behind the name.
Well, I said it with the first beer, right? They told a story.
Everything.
Their description, they told a story.
But they told us biscuits.
And it translated, yes.
Right? They told us Christmas. They told us those kinds of things. So
absolutely.
We just want to make sure that everybody out there knows we hear you.
Yes.
Right? We hear you. We love when we get that kind of information on the beer. We pointed out the last can even gave us the type of glass. We know we're not using the type of glass. Okay, disclaimer. We know. All right, we don't have enough glass. I already mentioned season 1. My wife has broken more beer glasses than you can possibly even.
Every week I was coming over, they're done. We don't have any. Yeah.
All right, let's pour this up. I got some more riddles. Let's see if I get some cheers or jeers for these ones here. All
right.
I got off with a good one though. I want to set the stage for that.
Oh,
for that
brew!
one.
I like this color.
Right. Oh, we got a color to this one, eh? Yeah. All right. So this one's a little bit more pale in color.
Yeah.
We got a nice.
I like that noise.
White. I love it. You know what? When it pours in, like chug in there. Hopefully, it chugs down my stomach and down my throat. All right. I'm gonna let that dissipate for a second. I'm gonna tell you my first, my next riddle, I should say. What do you call a monster? I like this one. What do you call a monster with a hot dog in his beer mug? A Frankenstein.
Oh, a Frankenstein.
That's a good one. That's a cheers. That's a cheers. Press the button for the cheers. I want a cheers for that. I like that one. Andrew,
I'm going to give you a couple gunshots, too.
That was a good one, right?
Yeah,
Frankenstein.
Yeah, that's actually very cool.
Frankfurter in your beer stein. I like that. All right, pouring a little bit more in. I'm going to get another riddle or joke. I don't know which one it is. This is the one that I might get. I might be a
boo.
I might be canceled after this one. There was a couple that I was reading. I'm like, if I read that on our podcast, we're getting canceled.
Yeah, no.
So this one was like kind of.
It's borderline. It's borderline. Okay.
What is an orphan's favorite beer?
Oh my God, I don't know.
Foster's.
Oh.
You don't have to give that any buttons. I don't know. I just I said. I was like, all right.
I won't do anything.
All right. Cheers. Let's taste this. I got one more riddle for us. I went right into the sip. I messed it up. You know what it was? I knew there was not much in terms of the, I put it to my nose.
I like to stick to the consistency of what we do.
Yeah, no, you're right. And I should have. I jumped the gun. But this has that, we're doing Pilsners. This has that lager kind of feel to it. Has that lager kind of smell, odor to it.
Mm-hmm. But it's so different in the taste, though.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and fresh.
I like that I can tell you another riddle, and then I can ruminate a little bit about this last beer. Second beer. Okay. My next one. What is the favorite beer of a pothead? Miller High Life.
Miller High Life. The champagne of beers.
Yes.
The champagne of beers.
Is that the motto for
that's the tagline. The champagne of beers, man.
All right, I got a few more, but let's Mozzle. I don't know.
Mozzle.
It's kind of
Mozzle.
Exactly what it's saying, right? Grab a beer. I will say this though.
I think it's your typical. Sorry to cut you off. I think it's your typical Pilsner. They taste, smell.
Yeah. They went for a traditional style Pilsner here.
Yeah.
So, again, but this might be a good one.
Yeah.
For Uncle John.
I agree with you on this.
So Uncle John, we know we brought up his name a few times on the podcast, right? When he's drinking a beer, we know that when he's going to the fridge, he's getting that Coors Light. He's getting that type of style of beer.
I think this would be right up his alley.
Will be right up his alley. So it's that kind of flavor profile, right? That's what's going to be in the manual, by the way. I can't wait to release this manual in the summer.
That's
right?
awesome.
We've been mentioning hints here and there, but I want to say we're on track to release this thing.
Yeah, you know what? I'm excited about
the
it.
Bro manual in the summertime.
Yeah,
but it describes that, right? You have to match the flavor profile of what your bro has been drinking, okay?
For sure.
So if Uncle John drinks exclusively light lagers, okay, I can probably give him this, and it'll at least remind him enough of the flavor profile of that lager, because that's what we're getting here. Doesn't have citrus, doesn't have floral, doesn't have any heavy maltiness to it. This is your standard Pilsner.
Yes,
and that's about it, and that's what they went for, right?
And like where when you're hosting events or I'm hosting a get together at home, like we always cater to who's coming over. Yeah. That's the way I'm thinking, I want to make sure that I'm catering to everybody that's there, or at least try to get to that, right? And you're going to get this kind of beer with an Uncle John. Yes, I want to go this way. He's got it. I know what he wants to drink, right? So this is his beer.
And that's what the manual is all about, right? Yeah. There's still hope. I don't care how old you are, right? We were pretty old. We started drinking craft beer, I was in my 30s when I started drinking craft beer, right? So, there's still hope. Anyways, I think I'm pretty much ready to rank this one. We're going to rank, and then we got our buzzword number 3 that we're going to do.
Number 3, final buzzword.
Final buzzword. Yep. So that's when they got to get out their phones and piece of paper. And
that's it. Write it down. Listen to episodes 44, 45, and 46, right?
All right. Let's get this ranking
done. Get into that.
we'll get into that. All right. Again, this was the Mozzle Pilsner by Kame and Kettle Beer Works. It was a 5.0%. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 7.8 from the Don Ernesto. 7.3 from me, the Bruiser. It's your standard Pilsner, right? Yep. So, again, if you want more flavor, if you want more pow, if you want a little bit more in terms of the afterbite, it's not going to be your type of beer. But if you just want that crushable all day, you can have a million of these beers.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, and crush them all day long.
I agree with you.
All right, here we go. Hold the phones.
All right, hang on, let me get it.
Or grab the phones.
Grab your phones.
Because we got the last the buzzword for our giveaway contest. So we collabed with Tony from Fuel Digital Designs for this bad boy right here.
Fantastic work.
This is an original. It's a one of one. 1972, when Bobby Orr was drinking out of the Stanley Cup. I thought he captured it perfectly with this print.
Fantastic job. Growing up as a Canadian kid, I'm sure people can appreciate Bobby Orr and what he did for hockey and for Boston. And we can only assume that he's drinking beer out of that.
So just a reminder of the rules. You got to follow us. You got to follow Fuel Digital Designs. And then you got to DM us the 3 buzzwords before midnight on March 27th. So if you missed the first 2 buzzwords, go back and watch the last 2 episodes.
Yep.
Because we're about to give you the third one. So here you go. Write it down.
Okay.
The third buzzword and final buzzword for the giveaway contest is Godfather.
Godfather.
We had to go with something Italian. The Don was talking about, the Don Ernesto obviously was inspired by The Godfather, the movie.
Yeah.
And I'm the godfather to 2 of his 3 daughters.
Yes.
So lots, very sentimental for us.
Absolutely. I think it's a great word.
The word is Godfather.
Or buzzword.
Buzzword. Yeah, what did I say? Buzzword. The third buzzword is Godfather. So you got, all 3 buzzwords. Pop them in there. DM them to us. You're in the contest for this giveaway right here.
Absolutely. This bad boy right here can win it.
We got our last beer, right, Don?
Already,
I think so.
Coming up fast.
Yeah,
These express episodes.
Express episodes. They go bang, bang, bang.
Let's do it.
Find out what that beer is when we come back.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good, Don.
You? I love it.
The Pilsners make me happy these days. I don't know what to say.
You were crazy about the way I was feeling about sours, and I can't the evolution of you from season 1 to now. Yeah, because IPAs are your kind of calling, and now you're getting familiar with all these other kinds.
I'll be honest. I'm like Don. Every now and then I would look in his fridge and I would see like a cracked canoe or something like that, and I'm like, okay,
why?
It's
why?
Yeah, I guess I can. But so
wow,
I don't know.
You never told me though.
No, I never.
I'm finding out now, people. First ever.
But
yeah,
these Pilsners have a flavor profile.
Yeah, nice.
That is diverse, right? So good. I'm hoping we're going to get one that's floral though in the end here. I can't remember what it was saying in the literature, but before you get to that, Don, third on the docket, we got the Junction Craft Pilsner by Junction Craft Beverage Company. It's a 4.5%.
Yeah.
What are they saying about this beer, Don?
So again, it's an authentic German Pilsner aged in horizontal lagering tanks, true to European brewing.
Okay.
Super crisp with fresh notes of
crusty bread and lemongrass.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yes.
Lemongrass. Okay. So, Superfan Joe. I'm sorry. It's got lemongrass. Okay. You're kind of talking about pine, lemongrass. It doesn't go in beer.
Yeah,
but I will tell you this.
Vanilla and stouts. He's very particular.
I will tell you this. Okay. Yeah. If you lean towards that trunk beer where you're giving me not much, I'm gonna crave that lemongrass because at least it's giving me something, right?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm like, okay, I can go with this. I can work with this lemongrass. So, and I can use a little citrus right now too.
And we gotta trunk beers. There's nothing wrong with those. No. It's a coin phrase, right?
When to drink them, right? Yeah. Quench your thirst. Pound 10 of them, and fine, go for it, right?
Right after the hockey game.
Let's pour this up, and I got. Hopefully, I'll fare a little bit better with these last 3. I think you're going to like the last one, like I said. I think it's a joke. It's a full-fledged joke.
Before you get into that, I just asked you right now, how was Seinfeld?
I went to see Seinfeld, and obviously he's my idol, right?
Yeah, you're huge.
I reference Seinfeld all the time.
Yes.
I will say this. So, Jerry, I'm talking to you personally right now. I love you to death. I was expecting all new material. There was a few repeat jokes. However,
You've seen him. How many times have you seen him?
I've seen him 5 times.
Okay.
However, I will bring this up. I'm excited. Netflix in May.
Yes.
He directs his first film.
Oh, nice.
It's about the Pop-Tart, the history of the Pop-Tart. So I'm excited for that.
I can see that.
I don't want to. I'm not bashing Jerry Seinfeld on this podcast. I can't do it. I love him too much. Okay?
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay.
Let's cheers and smell.
Right. Yeah.
My nose is running. Why is my? I don't know. It's like I'm trying to sniff and I can't. Like all I'm getting is snot going up my nose. So I'm gonna rely on you, Don. I'm sorry. We keep it real on this podcast.
There's nothing real going on here.
Okay, I didn't think there would be.
Coming from what you would say, it's very bland.
Bland.
Right now.
Okay. All right. Not much in the aroma.
Not much in the aroma.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why we put it as a subcategory, though, right?
Yes, that's right.
It's not on our grill anymore. It's like a bonus category because we know some of you guys, you don't focus on the flavor. The brewmasters will focus on the actual. Sorry, they won't focus on the aroma. They will focus on the flavor. So we get it now. Okay.
All right. Cheers.
Take a sip though, and I got some riddles. Okay. Wow. Oh, you getting that?
Whoa.
Flowchart. What
was that kick in the back? Right at the end.
So here's the thing. Right. So I got the line graph going. Okay. So line graph is going like this.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden near the end, it's going like this. Okay. Something's happening there, coating my mouth at the end. I gotta delve into that a little bit more.
This is my horticulture end of this.
I'm
really feeling
that.
That lemongrass is coming out.
While you're digging deep into the back spaces of your brain. How can you tell if someone likes craft beer? This is poking fun at us, I guess.
Okay.
Don't worry, they will tell you. The whole podcast, that's the whole reason. You got to give me a cheers for that one. Come on. That was a good one. Cheers. Cheers and cheering on there, too.
Yeah, okay.
It's true, though. Right? It's true. Right? We will tell everybody and anybody that.
It's very true.
We like beer.
Man. This is very.
There's stuff going on with that one, eh?
Absolutely.
I almost feel like
that lemon's really pulsating and coming out right now, man.
I almost feel like I say this a lot on the podcast, but when it happens, it happens. Sometimes there's a beer that with every single gulp, you're going to get a different kind of flavor. So I've just taken 2 gulps, and I got 2 distinct types of flavors. I'm gonna swirl it around and try to describe it in a bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Riddle number 2. If at first you don't succeed, it's not a twist top. Use a bottle opener.
I like that
That's not bad, right?
That's good. That's not bad. That's not bad.
All right, let's take another swig.
Another
here.
dad joke there.
Okay, do a dad joke, but I'm going to end off with a bang, okay? I'm going to end off with a bang.
Good.
I love this joke.
I'll give you some gunshots.
I actually feel bad. I should have written down which website I got it from, because obviously I didn't make the joke itself.
Right.
So I'll try to credit you on social media. But before I get to that, I'm going to take another swig.
Yeah, I like the color, nice and light.
Here's what's going on
Pilsner
here.
color there.
Here's what's going on here. Lager, okay, on your lips at first, but when you swallow and it's going down your throat, that's where the aromatic part, it didn't say anything about floral, or citrus. So
just super crisp and fresh with notes of
crusty bread.
Okay,
and lemongrass.
Okay, so the lemon part of it though comes out, but it's not citrus lemon, right? We've had pilsners or lagers or IPAs where citrus is like smacking you on the lips when you put it to your mouth. This isn't that way.
No,
this is lager, even though we're doing pilsners.
Yeah,
you're
right. Yeah,
right. The lager hop. Is coming out first, and then all of a sudden, you're finishing off with the lemon grass part. So
you gotta picture yourself. If anybody likes pho or those Vietnamese or Asian style of cooking, they use a lot of lemongrass and those types of things. I had a phenomenal lemongrass, I think, soup or broth.
Just the broth itself,
just
right?
the broth itself at a Vietnamese restaurant in Toronto on Baby Village.
Yeah,
I can't remember the name of it, but me and Christina went there, and it blew us away.
You might have coined something here, Doug.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you're right. Sometimes there's a broth, and I'm talking broth. I'm not talking like the tortellini soup that our moms used to make and that kind of stuff. They pound it with tortellini and meatballs. No, the broth itself.
Yes.
Okay, is so packed with flavor that you're drinking it, you're gulping it down. this is it in a glass, in a beer.
For sure.
Right? There's flavor there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's that lemongrass. It's got to be the lemongrass that's coming out.
It's so powerful and coming out. It's so nice too, because as you're taking 2 and 3 swigs, it's getting more powerful, which I like. I like that.
I think so too.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. No, it's in terms of the Pilsners we've tried.
Yes.
It's got to be on the. It's not a traditional style, right? I can't say it's a German style. Can't say it's an Italian style Pilsner.
Yeah,
this is a different kind, and it doesn't actually it says German style.
It says authentic German style.
Authentic,
yeah.
okay, but the authentic part of it is what's coming out for me, and it might be the lemongrass.
Yeah, and the way they've aged it in the tanks, right?
In the tanks, they're doing it. So okay, I'm all right.
Yeah,
good way to start off.
Is that
just to end off?
Is that enough for you to have a score?
I think so. I think I'm ready to score it.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that one.
Yeah.
I'm ready to score it. Trying to think. Actually, no, I have to take one more sip, Don. I'm sorry.
Now you're making me. Well, I already got my score.
Well,
I want to.
I'm just trying to go based on the Pilsners we've had today.
Right. That's what I'm trying to do, too. Yeah.
I don't know, that little lemony afterbite that you coined in season 1.
Yeah, it kind of just takes.
Pleasant.
Is it taking it a little bit?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Just slightly. I think so. In terms of a Pilsner, this is a good Pilsner. If you like Pilsners, this is going to give you enough of a uniqueness.
For sure. That's a great way to put it. Yep.
Try it.
Yeah. And this has been sitting in the fridge for a long time.
We were waiting. I had to go and grab another Pilsner just last week or whatever it was. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 8.1 from the Don Ernesto. 8.1 from me, the Bruiser.
Very well deserved.
End off this
sure.
podcast. Yeah. I think we gotta go because I gotta go blow my nose and something. I don't know what's happening. It's flowing. So, let's closing comments when we come back. We're back. Don, it's weird because my nose is running.
I think you have allergies.
But it's killing me. I'm allergic to beer, and I was trying to cycle back.
Bro.
Is it the lemongrass?
Yeah, you're allergic to grass.
There was another
You have
beer.
ragweed. You have ragweed.
That's what I'm saying. There was another beer where my nose is running like a fountain, and
This was bad.
Again.
This was extreme, though. I think I almost threw up.
He did. He looked at me. The Don looked at me. Thank God that he didn't look at me till the end of our, segment.
I have a bad case. Like
I thought you were going to throw up.
Yeah, if I have
I did. I thought
if I see something
up.
disgusting in front of me,
and it was, and then I'm trying to think back to another beer. Same thing happened.
You got up and it was just leaking.
Yeah, no, it was leaking. I had to blow my nose like 5 times, and I apologize if I look disgusting out there. But again, we keep it real.
Yes.
And the funny thing is, that was the beer I ranked the highest.
Yeah.
That one got my highest
I
score.
didn't even notice what was going on until you got up and I saw a stream.
It was Anyways, I had fun with these Pilsners like I always do.
Yes,
we are sponsored by Fuel Digital Designs. We already gave you all of the details, how to enter the contest. Hopefully you heard the third buzzword.
Yes.
If you didn't, go back, rewind, write it down. That was the last one. So,
for sure.
And we're also sponsored by Niagara Craft Brewery Tours.
For sure. And with spring around the corner, guys, the weather's beautiful. 20% off any of their tours. Pop in Brews N Bros, BREWSN BROS for 20% off and get on a craft brewery tour.
Don, next episode.
Ooh.
The Easter episode.
You know what? Watch out, people.
We're doing it up.
Yes.
We are having a full-fledged Easter feast. And I think we're dressing up for this thing, too,
I'm dressing
right?
up to the nines.
To the nines, right?
Nines.
So I know I wear usually the rock shirts. The Don's rocking his Italia, Raptors stuff, right? No, we're going vestito, right?
It.
You know, it's going to look nice, all done up. So if you want to tune in just to look at that, we know we clean up pretty good, I think. So.
I think so, too. Absolutely.
I think so, too.
We're going to look sharp.
So we're going to have a feast.
Follow us next week or watch it next week.
Actually, I do that. So follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
Everywhere.
On YouTube, hit that little ding-a-ling bell there and subscribe and give us a follow.
All right.
We're good?
I guess we're done for today. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
All right. 2 brothers.
3 beers.
We're out.